Very important news. Russia has been suspended, I should say, from the United Nations Human Rights Council. This is one of the biggest international news developments that we've seen in a very, very long time. It is a huge setback for Moscow at a time when world over their invasion of Ukraine has been completely criticized. It has been entirely condemned. Just think about it. A nation as major as Russia, a country which is it's a nuclear power, it's a P5 nation. It's a founder member of the United Nations.
Correct.
Being thrown out, ejected for now
from
at least.
From a Human Rights Council.
From the United Nations.
Absolutely.
In fact, it's like the world order going topsy-turvy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that chart that you see, no, it's not an announcement board at an airport. This is actually the way. Let's quickly go back to that numbers. These are numbers, 93 in favor, 24 against and 58 abstentions. If you add this up, this is 175. But given the number of attendees, of 175 votings that took place, 93 are in favor, and that's apparently enough, Vishnu, to throw or eject, as you said, Russia out of the UNHRC.
We are waiting, of course, for several international reactions which should come in. But let's focus, Sanket, on the other part of the story, which is this. India abstaining. The significance of this at a time when there's been pressure on India to vote in Russia's favor. There's been pressure on India to vote against Russia by the opposite side. India is sticking right down the middle. It's not changed the outcome. In fact, it's if you abstain, then your vote doesn't count. That's the way it works.
No, abstention counts.
Oh, it does count.
When you walk out,
right.
I don't know how the UN works, but I can talk about the Indian Parliament. If you abstain, that is very different from voting out. So abstention means, abstention is a sort of a nota, which means I have voted, but I've chosen.
No, abstentions don't count as votes.
Okay, don't count in the UN.
So I'm going to. It's a New York Times copy. A
so
UN
then this
General
is very
Assembly vote approved an American-led effort to suspend Russia. We've got that from the 47-member Human Rights Council. Suspension from the Council, which is based in Geneva, is a large diplomatic slap at Russia, one of the founding members of the UN. The resolution to suspend Russia needed a 2/3 majority of votes cast, with abstentions not counting as votes.
Let me do the math. 175 people voted, 58 abstained. Thus, the total number of votes were only 117. Those against were 90 plus. And that is why this is a 2/3 majority, more than 2/3.
No, here I've got the numbers. The resolution received 93 votes in favor.
Correct.
Of 24 against.
Correct. So
58 abstain. Huge number of abstentions.
So if you subtract the abstentions, then that means the total people who voted of the votes that count is 117.
Right.
So of the 117, 93 voted against, which is more than 2/3.
Yeah, easily. So easily when
that's why Russia's out.